Okay, hello everybody, and this is Jen, and welcome to Masterboards Part 2. Actually, this is the second time I'm even recording this video. I attempted to record it and then had some technical difficulties, which is why there's a hole right here, because I actually already did all this once. But that's okay, second time's the charm. So the first video I did how to create a masterboard, which is what you see here, using just scraps and bits from leftover from previous projects. Now when I used my masterboard, for the backing that I glued to, I used one of these green hanging file folders, but you really can use anything. I forgot to say this in the last video. You can use whatever you want for your back. You can collect junk mail, thicker pieces. You can use pieces of just scrapbooking paper. You can use manila file folders. You can use cereal boxes. Sure, whatever you want. Just glue a bunch of scraps down to it, and then you have your masterboard. And then for this purpose, we're going to cut the masterboard. I'm going to cut it up into pieces to create tags. And what is a tag? Well, let me show you, since I already made one. Here is what was this piece right here from my masterboard. So this is going to go into my junk journal, and here's the back of it. And it's just, this one is just pretty to have in the junk journal, but it's also a journaling spot. It's a place to write. And so this is what I'm going to make today using one of these. So when you cut up your masterboard, you can be very particular. You can measure it and divide it and make all of your cards exactly the same size. You could just take scissors to it and haphazardly cut away and make whatever you want. I wanted some specific sizes. I wanted a couple that were about the size of an index card. So 1, 2, and 3. These 3 ended up being about the size of an index card, which left me with this one, which ended up being a little skinnier. You can see that, which is great. I wanted a skinny one, and I purposely wanted to cut my stamp in half. You see my stamp, froggy stamp right there? Yeah, cut in half, which I liked, which made this top row a little shorter. They're shorter cards, and I was cutting late at night. Lesson learned, I should not do things like this late at night. I wanted to make a couple skinnier ones. I actually wanted these 2 to be 3. But it is what it is. I might even go in and just cut one of these down and make it a little bit skinnier, a skinnier tag. We shall see. Maybe I'll just do that. I can cut one of them down. Maybe this one. Let's do this. So once you have them cut, then you can create your tags using your masterboard pieces. And the idea is that now you've got the base of these tags all set to go. They're ready. And it's not going to take much to turn this into a finished product. And if I wasn't recording and doing a demonstration here, I probably would actually lay out several of them and work on several of them all at the same time and kind of get them all done at once. So today, to create my cards, I have some images. I printed these out. These I purchased, and I'm just looking over here. You know, the first video I did this, I had the piece of paper with the name. Haha! There it is. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce it. I'll just hold it right there. This is the person I purchased these images from and printed off. This is really only the first time I've ever done that. Other places you can get your images from: magazines, old books. I am doing kind of a theme journal. I'm going for forest and mythical, kind of forestry, mythical. And so that's why I have some of these images that I have here. But you can get your images wherever. You can just print them off. There's lots of free images online. Lots of places. You don't have to do images. I also, later on, I have some dried plants. So here's a lily of the valley, which is lovely. I'm going to use that later on. Not right now. Maybe I'll show you that one too. All right. So pick an image, Jen. Pick an image. And I think I wanted to make this one skinnier. she would kind of work. Squirrelies. I think because I'm going to go skinny, I'm going to use her, and I'm just going to cut some of this off. So sad, but I really did want a skinny tag. There we go. And I'll just stick that off to the side for later. All right, see, now I got myself a skinny tag. I don't use rulers very often, so I'm often crooked, but I don't mind. It's entirely up to you. You can measure and square and all of that. Okay, so I have my tag and I have my girl. Now see, look, looking pretty good already, aren't we? It's looking pretty good. Okay. So next decision. Do I want, I think I am going to round the corners. I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, if I can't, it's pretty thick. Oh, there we go. Got a lot of, just a few layers on there. Hopefully I don't break my corner rounder. There we go. Okay, got it rounded up, and then I'm going to punch some holes so I can see it. This one I'm going to do 2. There we go. Nice and uneven. Good job, Jen. Okay, so if you make that mistake, you can fix it. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to punch this one down a little more to make it even with that one, and I'm going to punch this one up a little more to make it even with the other one. Let's see if I can do this. Aha. So they end up being a little bit bigger than the original punch, but they will be even-ish. See that? Look at that. All right, and now ink with my hair. Don't need hair. So now I'm going to ink my edges. I like to ink my edges. I feel like it kind of creates a border. It helps things to stand out a little bit better. There we go. Also, if you cut images out, now I printed mine onto cardstock, so it's thicker, but I am going to ink the edges because they're white and they kind of stand out, especially those spots where I didn't get in super close. Like here, I don't know if you can see on her leg, see on her foot right there, you see that white spot? Well, I can make it disappear. See, look at that. Now if I was using black, if I got my black out, that probably would have been better, but I'm being lazy. Black probably would have been a better choice, but I had my brown here, and if brown is all you have, go with it. Now look, see, all those white spots disappeared. Very good. All right, so all I'm going to do is glue her down. And because I already have stamps and different papers and different textures and fabric, I really don't need to add much else here. I feel like I might add some words here or a button. I am a fan of buttons. Let's try them both. Try them both out. I also like to play with things. Okay, you know what? I don't think I'm going to like the buttons. See, I put them down, and then I feel like they're too big. Too big. No to the buttons. So, we'll get some words out. These are word stickers that I got from Tim Holtz. But you can also, before I had these, I just went on my computer and just typed up phrases and words that I really liked and just printed them off. And then you have lots of words. And it works. So I want to find a little something here. Where's a crown? Kind of works because it looks like she has a little crown of flowers there. Isn't that cute? Going with it. Okay. But I feel like it's not going to stand out. I feel like I need something. Underneath it. So I'm going into my little box of trims, little bits, to see if I happen to have. Look at that. I was in this box just earlier this morning, so I knew this little piece was in there. Look at that. You can't be more perfect than that. I'm actually going to even leave that edge right there because I like it. All right. I'm going to put glue on the sticker because I'm gluing it onto that fabric there, and I can't trust the sticker to stick all by itself, so I'm going to stick a little glue on it. There we go. Oh, so teeny tiny. Right, probably should glue her down. I've been sitting here with her there, forgetting that maybe she's not actually glued down. And I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac here because there is so many, because I've got fabric there and different textures and kind of different levels. I think this is going to help her to stick a little better. I try to use glue stick whenever possible with paper because I feel like this glue sometimes causes the paper to curl. And to kind of help with that, I'm gonna smooth it out as best I can, nice even. All right, there we go. Her down. Oh! I'm just gonna throw stuff around. I feel like that happens every time I do a video. I end up, something goes flying across my desk all the time. Now she's got a little bulge there because she's going over this bit of lace here, but that's fine. No problem with that. I'm just gonna keep pressing her down, making sure she is secure. Awesome. All right, to the back. This is my tea stained index card. See how badly I cut that. Not too bad. I actually would like it a little skinnier. I like to see the green around the edge. So I can just take just a little bit more off. Perfect. All right. So I'm hoping this video is the one that makes it onto my channel. Oh goodness, I will get the hang of making these videos. Oh, off center. I'm not usually super picky, but that was pretty off center. And crooked. There we go. See how our girl's doing on the back. Now when I'm doing this, I'm actually also helping the picture on the front, kind of pushing it down a bit. Should have been doing that on my paper. Now I have glue everywhere. Okay. Wipe some extra glue off. It will dry clear, but it tends to, I feel like you can still see it. So I'm going to try and wipe as much of my extra glue off as possible. Okay. Looking good. Last part is to add onto the top here. And bear with me for a second. I'm gonna go. Oh, my desk is teeny tiny in the corner of my bedroom. And so I keep my box of ribbon, on my bed. I think we're gonna go with this. And I put 2 holes. Because I want to tie a bow, I think. We'll see. That's probably way too much. Let me think here. No, and you know, if it's not too much, it'll just go into my trim box with my extra trims. There we go. All right, and here's my trick for tying bows. I tie them upside down. So I turned it upside down. Sorry, no talking. I'm so focused on getting the bow tied. And it ties out, end up coming crooked. Probably because I didn't do the first step. Let's see if that makes a difference. Yeah, it's almost cute without the bow. Let's do the bow. We'll try it. Let's see how it turns out. Could always take it off. I don't know why my bows are tying so crooked today. Crooked bows. Okay. Well, I may fiddle with that a bit. And I don't like it. After all of that, I'm just going to tie it double knot. Leave those sticking. I'll probably trim it. All right. And in the process of all this, I seem to have wiped off a bunch of the ink. All right, and there we go. And I think we'll add, one moment, please. Oops. Yep, sorry about that. I just totally moved the camera. I am looking for my stamps real quick. I think I'll put a stamp right there. Which side to put it on? All right, there we go. And we have a finished tag. Oh, look at that. So because I made the Masterboard, I did not have to add much to this. Glue down my girl, add a little words, add something to the back, trim at the top, and voila, you have a tag all set and ready to go. So I hope you have some fun making some Masterboards and making some tags out of them, and hope to see you again real soon. Bye.